Hi everybody, this is Serpchar, and this is my iPhone 12 Pro Max. A phone that I have literally been waiting for 2 years more or less. Because when I bought the thing is that I have had problem with every iPhone, more or less every iPhone. And every time I say I'm not gonna buy the first batch because I don't want, yeah, there are always problems with the first batch, but then again, every year I'm booking it in advance, and I'm getting the first ones. And as I said, I've been waiting for this for 2 years because I had a lot of problems with my iPhone 10. I had even more problems with my iPhone 10s, and my iPhone 10s got replaced, I think 7 times under 6 months. With, if there were 7 phones, there were 5 different problems with the phones. So when I finally got a 10s Max that worked, I decided to skip the iPhone 11 and get the 12 instead, because we have noticed that Apple is having problems with all of their products and software. Yeah, every single product from Apple the last couple of years had known problems for a lot of people. And so I decided to skip the 11, still using my 10s Max, and really looking forward for the 12, because I was hoping that Apple would learn their problems and just do it better. I don't have any experience at all from the 11, so I haven't even heard from people if they are having problems with it or not. But as I said, I was really excited for the 12. And when I want a new iPhone, I want better camera, better life. It's okay, but for me the most important thing is the camera, so I can do good YouTube videos. And I would like to take better pictures. And the only pictures that I take nowadays are of my sneakers. Check my Instagrams at serpchar.se. So, iPhone 12 Pro Max, best camera ever, etc., etc. I've been waiting for 2 years. I've had it for 2 weeks, and I'm going to try to return it. And I'm going to tell you why, of course. People have asked me, because I got this the first day they were available in Sweden, Friday the 13th this month, November. And people have asked me since the first hour or since the first minute. I took a picture of it and posted on my Instagram story. And people are asking, is it worth to buy? And I have said since the beginning that I am not impressed yet. I want to try for a couple of days until I say if I like it or not. And I've been getting more and more problems every day. And all of these things that I'm going to tell you, I want to know if any of you have these problems with the 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max. And all of these problems I compare with my 10s Max that I'm filming with right now. First of all, it takes a lot worse pictures than a 10s Max. It takes really bad pictures. They are not clear. The colors are bleeding out. The shutter is very slow, and I don't have it installed that it's supposed to have a slow shutter. It's just that it lags a lot when taking a picture. It doesn't do it all the time, but when it does, I can even hear on the click sound that there is something wrong. And as I said, I bought it mostly for having the best camera phone ever. The screen doesn't work in some apps. like on Instagram, I can't tag accounts in my pictures because the screen won't react at all. I thought these were perhaps because of the screen shield, but no, it's not because of that. I never get any notifications, never, when the screen is closed. I have checked the settings several times. It is set to always show notification even when the screen is locked, and it never does. And I don't get any notifications at all about text messages. I only get from iMessages. So if anybody texts me from another phone than Apple, I won't get any notifications on the screen or in the app. So I have to go in the conversation to see if there is something new. 10 days later, always, as you all know, we are all just at home. It still won't download all my text messages from the iCloud backup. And that was 10 days later. I have had all the iPhones. No, I haven't had all the iPhones actually. There were a couple of years where I only got the S models. But since the iPhone 2G, I've had an iPhone. And I always have the same account, same phone number, same email, same everything. Now all of a sudden my 12 Pro Max says that the iCloud account isn't the same as the iMessage account, so it won't sync, and that's just BS. When I want to transfer videos from the phone to my computer, I have a brand new computer. I use the Lightning USB-C cable, but when I try to transfer larger images or videos, it takes so long time that the computer says that there is no phone to be found. Then I have to restart the phone for the computer to find it again. And 50% of the pictures that I transfer from the phone to the computer are dead. I can't open them, can't do anything. If I transfer them from my XS Max, they work just fine. And it's the same picture, same size and everything because they're iCloud synced. I have both of the phones active and I have them laying at the table just next to each other. I get notifications a lot faster than on my XS Max. It takes a couple of seconds later to get it on my 12 Pro Max. And on my 12 Pro Max, I get notifications and I go into the app, let's say Messenger or Instagram, and the notifications or the new message aren't there yet. I have a lot worse connection on the new phone. The whole 5G thing is just a joke. And on 4G, I usually have 1 bar, and on the other phone is full. It's full 4G, 5 bars or whatever it is. Calls just quit on their own. I could say that it's as much as every other call. When the phone is connected to a Bluetooth product or to my car stereo, even with cable with the Apple CarPlay, the screen goes on and off all the time. And I close the screen and it still opens and closes and opens and closes, black and shows and black and shows. It's very hard for it to connect to Bluetooth products. I have the same list with the same products that I have with my XS Max, and it just won't connect. I delete them, I forget them, try to find it again, and I have to try at least 5 times before it wants to connect with the same kind of products. Even with the Apple AirPods, they call, when I'm talking in them, which everybody says sounds worse than ever, the call goes from the phone to the AirPods all the time. The sound when I'm talking in it, sometimes it hacks. There's something wrong with the speaker. The speaker above what's the English word for it? Rattles maybe. at some volumes when I watch videos, so it sounds like it's loose or broken. And now it just died on me again, so let's see. Let's go back. And it doesn't save all the images that I take. I know that the XS Max also had that problem with one of the 7 phones that I had, or 8 phones. So I can take 5 pictures of my shoes and it saves only 2. So there is a lot of problem with the phone. And I have talked to other people that they say connection is bad with many 12 Pros or 12. Phone calls hanging up on themselves, bad sound in the speaker, and what else? There were 4 things that a lot of people had problems with. I don't remember the 4th one. Some of them have problems with the screen flickering, and yeah. Here in Sweden, this product cost with the Apple Care insurance that I didn't get, because here in Sweden the Apple Care insurance were almost $400 just for the insurance. But if I would have gotten that as well, the price here in Sweden was over $2,300. So let's say 2,300 euro. I guess that is about $2,500. The 12 Pro Max here in Sweden starts at $1,500 or 1,500 euro. It's a lot of money for a phone. And for me, that's okay because I use the phone all the time. 8-10 hours a day, I have the phone in my hand. But for that kind of money, of course, it needs to work. Of course, it needs to be better than my 2-year-old iPhone, 2-generation-old iPhone. So Apple, I'm very disappointed. And for you that watch this video, let me know if you have had any of these problems, or if you have any other problems with your new iPhone 12, any size, Pro or not. Thanks for watching, and I really hope that we can buy a problem-free iPhone very soon. Good night.